Hi guys, welcome to our channel, Exploring It All. I'm Miraculous Girl, joining me and my dad while we explore subscription boxes, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding! Thank you for watching.
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Miraculous Girl, and thank you everyone for joining us again here on Exploring It All. So like the title suggests, today is spoilers and speculation for Battlebox Mission 115. Before we get into all that, let me remind you that we do run a Facebook group called the Battlebox Spoiler Page and More, where we talk about Battlebox. We give out spoilers if we can have them, but we also talk about other boxes like a Pocket Box, Tac Pack, Medic Box, you name it, just outdoor stuff, gear. We have a trade day on Thursdays where people will barter and trade or sell items. So it's a fun group. So look at that. There's a link to that group in the description for this video. All right, guys, so let's get into the spoilers and speculation. I do now have a confirmed item for Mission 115. I don't know what level that item will be in, but we'll get into that. I'm going to throw that in somewhere in the middle here, the confirmed item. I know everyone wants to see that, but first let's step into some of my speculations of items we could possibly see. As you can see by the little Fire Stick logo here, the first item, and by the way, this is like the third time I've filmed this in the last 24 hours or so, but Überleben. So Überleben has a lot of different fire starting products and some cooking products. We've gotten a lot of stuff from them over the years, and I don't think we've received this. This is one I've been using. It's a little kit that has the fire kind of bellows and matchstick here. You just strike on the end here and you can keep it and then you just put it out, and this can be used as a bellows as well. So there's that. And then the TP here, you got a ferro rod and the little striker tool all in this nice little tin. There's a little extra room. You can put some other tenders in here if you so desired. I think this is a cool little kit. I like these. I actually probably have a couple of them, and I don't think this particular kit has been in the box yet. I think it's a good item. So there's that. Another possible item is Work Sharp sharpeners. There's a lot of different variations of those. Here's two. Here's one. That's my backup. This is that field sharpener. We got this many years ago. This is a whetstone sharpener. I'm not going to take this out and demo it this time around, but you have a stone with guides in there. And many years ago we got this one here, but I can see that one coming again too. I like this one. I use this one quite a bit as well. This is, I don't know, the guided sharpener. I forget exactly what the name is on it. And it'll pivot as needed. So there's those. I have a powered one in the garage too. So Work Sharp is a potential item, which also could lead into some flits cleaners and stuff like that. We haven't got anything like that in a long time. I think the closest is the Wicked Wax, but we could also be seeing flitz cleaners. I have a lot of flitz cleaners myself. Next up, I was looking at items that were sponsors for the battle games that are coming up here in a couple of weeks. One of those sponsors is My Medic, and there's any number of little medic mods like the blister mod. This one's the scrape mod. You have just the bandage mods. There's a lot of different mod packs that they have packaged up that they put in there to assemble their first aid kits, and there could be that, but also the Stanford Outdoor Supply boss kits. I've told Shay you could put a first aid item in every box, and I don't see how you could complain about it because it's an expendable item. You're not going to keep it forever. I think I've already used a couple of items out of this one. Once you start breaking it down, then I just start putting it in other kits and stuff because the mod's no longer complete with everything in it. But these come in really handy. Another sponsor item is saw. Now we've gotten a SOG Tomahawk. We've gotten the SOG Shovel. We got the Q3 SOG multi-tool about 55 missions ago or so. Actually, maybe 60 missions ago. This is a great one. But there is the SOG Parashears. It's kind of a combo first aid item. And these are a little bit of a multi-tool, but generally designed for emergency responders and stuff. You got your strap cutters on here. These all lock into place. You got some other little serrated blades and awls and things in here. There's a window breaker on this part right here. It goes that way. So you have, there's an oxygen wrench over here. It's a SOG tool, or the other one is the SOG Power Access tool. This one right here. This is a great one. I think that would be a good Pro Plus item, to be honest. I think it fits the price range. Okay, so let's get to our confirmed spoiler item, and that is the Wasu Survival Cache Hat. This is the confirmed Mission 115 item. I don't know if it's going to be in basic or advanced. I'm sure it's one or the other. It runs around $35, so it could fit into either one. I bought this one myself. This is about the third one. I have a couple others that I bought directly from Wazoo, but this is their version 2.0. It's got a few more features the original didn't have. But first of all, you've got your morale patch Velcro on the front here. Then you've got the kind of ripstop nylon. It is a Velcro rear piece on it here. Now, as kids, it's funny because it makes me think of when I was a kid, we used to always keep stuff in this little part of the hat here, but this is more advanced. You've got pockets in the bill here where you can put things like a classic Swiss Army knife here. This is a Halloween version because we're coming up on that. And I got the original Griffin pocket tool here. This isn't the one we got last month. You can throw some zip ties in there like that. So you got this pocket, you got these little side pieces. You can put a small pin in there, fire starters, ferro rods, whatever. And then inside here, you'll see this actually has a reflective orange panel. This is reflective tape in here. This X in here is reflective as well. And then there's more pockets in here. You got a little pocket right here. And this is all kind of mesh, so it doesn't get overly hot. It breathes. But you got a little pocket here. I was wearing this hat this summer. I like it. In here I have one of the My Medic bandage mods. It's always nice to have some bandages around, especially when you have kids. Band-aids always make it feel better. Sometimes my daughter, even though she's getting a little bit older now, but she's not even bleeding, but she wants a Band-Aid because it'll make it feel better. But yeah, so you got this reflective signaling panel in here. This is reflective tape here. So that's really neat that they got all that in there. I like these hats. I like these hats, and they're not much more than the cost of a regular baseball cap. So that's our confirmed Mission 115 item. And now I have one other or two other possible items that we may see in Mission 115. There is another sponsor for the battle games called Django, and they do wallets. Now these are not any of their products. This one's from Bastion from years ago. See, I got a Grim Workshop, but you got these style here. But also you have small leather ones, and they have the slimline wallets with like a metal backing with the strap over it for money, and streamlined type wallets. Here's another one. Got another Grim Tool card in there. So Django wallets. I think I'm saying that right. Dango. Another item from Bare Bones. Battlebox usually does not just send one item from a company. They usually send a few different items when they're working with a specific vendor. That's at least been my take on it. And Bare Bones does have an item people have been talking about wanting to get in the box, and that's called the Hori Hori. It's similar to something like this. This is a frisker's tool. Now the tool is not, it would be probably a basic item. It runs around $20, but it's a much fancier version with wood handle and much different, better steel and things. I think it's coated. Here's another one like that as well that I received. This one's more of a multi-tool. It has a bottle opener. I don't know what that is. You got a little wrench here. You got a nail puller. You got some measuring ink things here. The edges on these are not sharp. The serrations are a little bit. You could probably sharpen these up if you really wanted to, but this one's pretty lightweight. This one's a little heavier. As you can see, I've used this one quite a bit in the yard. And I'll throw up a picture of the version of from Bare Bones. I'll throw that version up. So guys, that's the spoilers and speculations this month. Like I said, this is the confirmed item, the Wazoo Survival Cache cap. I think this is a good item. I'll be happy to get another one. That way, if I forget one, you can load them up with different stuff. Have them for different adventures. One for the outdoor, one for amusement parks. You know, when I wear my hat at the amusement park, you can't carry in a pocket knife and stuff, but sometimes you can get a little sharp thing through just to cut tags off of stuff or things like that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, hit like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and be nice to each other.
These woods, but whatever you do not approach a squash. You got it? Okay.
Right. I heard a story that one got so mad that he used a tree to smack a train clear off with traps.
Okay.